Here are some video of Brad Garlinghouse. I have footage recorded by David Schwartz. This video contains XRP alpha that I have. Are you ready to get started? The video is going to be outstanding in every way. Continue to be with me during the entirety of this. You are going to make a lot of progress. To a certain extent, he was the one who presented the concept of the Internet of Value, as well as the fact that in order for that to be possible, you need to have a specific oil in that engine in order to grease the system. This would make it extremely quick, extremely inexpensive, and it would be an interesting use case for that. To reiterate, I believe that a great number of cryptocurrencies will emerge victorious. That is something that we have discussed in the past now. According to my predictions, there will be a variety of application cases, protocols, and technologies that emerge victorious. On the other hand, his vision and the kind of things he talked about, such as linking the old financial world with the future generation at the moment that we are working on at Web3, really resonated to me. There is one more thing I would like to say about this, and it is something that I have been thinking about. I do not believe that. There are many occasions in your life in which you will have the opportunity to engage in an activity in which you will truly be able to borrow a phrase from Steve Jobs, make a dent in the universe. There have been a few instances throughout my career in which I have had the impression that I have been given that opportunity, but it is not very often. In a way, it is quite rare. When I thought about what Ripple is attempting to accomplish, I realized that it is one of those daring things that is like, well, we are going to enable an Internet of Value. For the purpose of accelerating that future vision, we are going to construct systems. There is no doubt that this is one of those things that, if we undertake that course of action, will result in a modification to the functioning of some of these systems. You are going to have the sensation that you have contributed to making a dent in the cosmos. That is something that I find personally satisfying, and there is something about it. I believe that it was about, as you mentioned, the fact that it is vital work for the globe. It is not in any way similar to what Elon Musk does for him. It is my opinion that if you are able to unleash an Internet of Value, it will bring about a significant change in the way that some of these things operate. Keep in mind that the primary purpose of your actions here is to you have the opportunity to purchase an asset known as XRP, which is going to be utilized by central banks in order to transfer value from one bank to another and all over the world. This is the first time in your entire life that you have had the chance to acquire a piece of technology that is going to be utilized by central banks. That is exactly what. That is the degree of what we are discussing in this particular instance. Don't forget, guys, to give the video a rating. We ask that you subscribe if you have not already done so. Our goal is to reach 30,000 people. Because of all of your support, we have been able to experience phenomenal growth in the channel. This channel is quickly becoming one of the most exciting and entertaining ways to acquire the latest XRP news. As well as that, it is a privilege to develop and learn alongside you each and every day. Consequently, I esteem you. Your support is much appreciated. Not a problem. As a result, Rafe once published this. In that case, Ripple would be the equivalent of the World Bank. In all honesty, this is a good video clip. Take a look at this. Should you aspire to become one of those future business magnates, one of those companies that will one day be worth $1 trillion, you absolutely must be on the XRP ledger. For the entity known as Ripple, what would that mean? In that case, Ripple would be the equivalent of the World Bank. To continue to elaborate on that, after the petrodollar and after we came off the gold reserve, there is really only one rival, and that is XRP. When you look at the patterns and history of money to where we are right now, after the petrodollar, there is just one competition. It's possible that I conducted an interview with this individual at the American Music Awards a year ago. It's a pretty fun dude, CEO of and Reaper of Finance is coming to mind. A huge shout out goes out to him. Okay, here it is for you to take. David Schwartz provides an explanation on the extent to which Ripple benefits from its collaboration with HSBC. Very cool indeed. I'll play this for you. 28 seconds have passed. Increases in tokenization and the market, which is expected to reach approximately $10 trillion by the year 2030. In the early days of Ripple, I had the opportunity to speak with a number of banks, and one of the things I discovered was that a significant number of banks are not concerned about payments, and instead are looking into things like digital asset insurance. In particular, they are considering tokenized commodities such as gold. Therefore, I believe that those are securities that have been tokenized. There is a significant amount of interest on the part of HSBC in projects of that nature. There is something that I am unable to do. Make it known via social media. I and the members of my team sift through a significant amount of material on a daily basis. It is possible that just a small fraction of the population actually signs up for Twitter. The community and cryptonaires are among our primary concerns. Each and every piece of information that we are obtaining is provided to them. Over the course of 3 years, we have been in operation. We put together our team. The researchers and TAs that make up our team are completely reliable. In addition to humans, we have ordinals. We have individuals who are knowledgeable about every aspect of the cryptocurrency space. If you are interested in taking your understanding of cryptography to the next level, now is the time to do it. There is nothing you can lose, and everything you can gain is yours. Now, you are required to pay a membership fee every month. You have the option to leave our community if you do not like it. I tell you about the individuals who enter the room and begin to learn in a meaningful way. These individuals are the ones who are now developing and doing all of the successful things in the cryptocurrency industry. We are having a great time while we are doing it. Have you been paying attention to what we have been discussing on this channel? You are correct in saying that you are tokenizing stocks, bonds, derivatives, equities, money market funds, real estate, and gold. You are referring to a value that is equivalent to quadrillions of dollars. In addition, if xrp+ripple were to be successful in capturing even a little portion of that, we would be talking about a price for XRP that is very reasonable, and I believe that both you and I would be extremely content and in a better financial position, right? That is the goal that we are attempting to achieve here. Revisit our way of life. Not a problem. Here is yet another fantastic video clip. This is ridiculous. The bank after the bank after the bank. Paul Barron's reaction while he looks at a fraction of Ripple's agreements. All right, let's get this game started. 29 seconds have passed. This is the complete list of everything. Collaborations from Ripple. You can of course see all of these different things, man. This is nuts, however. These are all, and there are SBI holdings right there. Repeatedly, one bank after another, one bank after another. Well, there you have it, gentlemen. This is probably just what is in the coffer right now, as opposed to the fact that they are probably working today to begin to implement this even more. Is that correct? We have been learning about this topic for a number of years on this channel. Do you agree that it's encouraging to see Paul Barron finally coming to terms with the truth? It is quite humorous. Okay, that's cool. Come on, let's go on. Newim is present on the RippleNet committee as a member. Newim Global, which is Ripple's homepage, displays the relationship between the two. However, the spelling of such phrase is incorrect. Other current members are Normal Charter Santander Bank of America. This is not a problem at all. Thailand is the country of SCB. And then there is Money, Financial Net, or NT. Not a problem. Moreover, Newim was established in Singapore in the year 2014. Newim is a leading provider of cross-border payment services, catering to a varied clientele that includes corporations, fintech organizations, and financial service providers. Customers include individuals and businesses. Additionally, its payout network is capable of supporting 100 different currencies, is spread out throughout more than 190 countries, and offers real-time capabilities in 100 of these markets. Doesn't this constitute just a single partnership? Is it possible for you to conceive of the hundreds of thousands of partnerships that Ripple actually possesses, as well as all of those connections? It is estimated that there are billions of clients all across the world. This is not a trivial attempt at all. Extremely high figures are being discussed here. Not a problem. This is another example of broad Garlinghouse. This video is from a longer period of time, but it is relevant to the topic that we are discussing here, which is the utilization of XRP by central banks as a worldwide asset. And that is a very exciting development. I'll play this for you. Ripple is making a concerted effort to find a solution to global payment issues. Problem. You are aware that digital currencies issued by central banks are, by definition, domestic.